among the 7 commissioners, I'm actually grew up here. I'm born and raised in New Orleans, have extended family in the area, lived most recently here in Houma, Louisiana, an oil and gas producing, seafood producing community. Understand the impact, positive and negative, of downturns of the oil and gas economy, and so I hope to bring that perspective to the activities and discussions of the Commission. Well, it's the impact has been very diverse, significant. Going to the Mississippi, Alabama Gulf Coast, the tourist economy has really been devastating. Enormous effects not only in the people who operate the hotels, but all the people who do the work in shops and things of this sort. Here, and this is also the case when I was in Grand Isle the day before yesterday, saw that. We spoke with fishermen who they aren't able to fish because of the closures and the like. So they're not only not providing product for the processors, but that affects the availability of seafood to the restaurants. People across the country are leery of eating Gulf of Mexico seafood. So that's had an effect. So those are some examples of the kinds of effects that this has had on the regional economy.
But what I can assure you is BP and the men and women that I'm working with every day are fully committed and have been committed to doing everything we can to stop the flow of oil, to clean it up, to learn from this event and share our learnings so that something like this never happens again in this country or, quite frankly, anywhere else in the world.
I spend, for example, every day I'm on a telephone call with 7 days a week with the 5 Gulf Coast states, the governors themselves, and typically 3 to 4 governors on the call in any given day. And that's one of the things we look to is their feedback as to whether or not it's working. And I will tell you, they've given very direct and very specific feedback, much of which we've incorporated into the way we've gotten forward on this response. There are still quite a few vessels of opportunity that have not yet been activated. Some of that is because you always want reserve resources. You're not going to be able to activate all 3,000 or so vessels across the Gulf, but we activate them as we can build those task forces.